Being a nursery worker in a nursery for a long time, I've never yet met a parent who hasn't wanted the best for their children, and sometimes it's as simple as just not knowing what they can do for their children.
Durham are the biggest ambassadors of the 2-year offer, from counsellors right through to all the agencies, our nursery providers, our schools. We've been part of it since 2006. We've seen the difference that it makes for children's lives.
The 2-year-old pilot, we needed to get very organised. It was no good working on our own. We had to work in partnership and develop relationship with other professionals, with the providers, and actually with the parents.
The project for 2-year-olds is very much about giving younger children an opportunity in education that they might not have had otherwise, and about closing the gap. And some of that gap is to do with home circumstances or to do with lack of opportunities.
I feel that we want to achieve the best start in life for these children. Some of the children that I've come across are the most vulnerable children we have in our local authority, and to actually give them some time for well-being, not just looking at the education side of the 2-year-olds, but actually well-being and attachment is a huge part of the 2-year-old entitlement for me. And if we get the well-being right, we will get everything else will slot into place.
And we're taking a more backward step and observing more. We're watching what they're doing more, and we're taking that learning to other year groups in the school. It's been a transformation really in working with early years, that it can teach you so much about little children's learning, and these are lessons that can be applied to any age group.
I think like any good educational provision, there's always a thread of action research. There's got to be a little bit of risk taking, there's got to be some intuitive leaps. I can't see what you can lose. You have to sort of take the plunge, get in there, have a try at it. It's bound to be to the advantage of those children because they're getting a very favourable ratio of adults. They're getting the sort of excitement of a team that's involved in action research. You're going to spend a lot of time looking closely at them. I would say to start small, measure carefully, talk to everybody who's involved, and then as your confidence grows and you start to see the advantages coming through your school, then you can expand the project and be a little bit more ambitious. And if you really value it, and if you value it financially and in terms of expertise and in terms of space, then it will succeed.
Some of the practitioners have said to me it's been the best thing that they've done for many years, and that it's really enhanced their own knowledge, professional understanding of young children and how they learn, and that will only enhance what they do with their 3- and 4-year-olds too. For the children to see them settled and confident and happy so quickly within that learning environment has been amazing.